What's up, guys? Welcome in. Hello! What's up, everyworm? I hope you are having a wonderful Thursday night. Oh, wait, there's no music. Hold on. Give me a second. There's no music. Can we hear this? Can we hear this music, right? Meow? Is this a thing? Can we hear it? I don't think we can. Yeah? Okay, sick. Hello! Oh my god, I'm blind! Oh, you're right. I'm still blind. Hello, I will put on my glasses. You probably didn't recognize me, but it's still me. Oh my goodness, Kane with the 10 stream streak. We're making it back. We're making it back. Where is Giwi? Hold on. Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay. Alright, that's better. Oh, hi, Ochi. Ochi's crept up behind me. Where's Giwi? I'm back! I'm back! Who the fuck was that? Who fucking was... Who's that? Put them on. I did! Where did you go, Miss Giwi? I don't know. I don't know. Guys, I watched the new episode of Severance that came out tonight. That was my innie. That was my innie. That was innie Giwi, guys. It's a little Severance joke. It's a little Severance humor, because I watched it tonight. That wasn't me. That was different. That was a different Giwi. It was different from me. Do you guys get it? It's pretty highbrow. You wouldn't get it if you haven't watched it. Oh my god, 85 stream streak? Wait, what? Mocha? Holy shit, Mocha-nitis. With the gold dumpies. The gold dumpies and the 85 stream streak. I'm pretty convinced Mocha-nitis has been at more of my streams than I have at this point. I'm pretty sure. Hi, Paka! Welcome in. Hello, hello. I'm actually being summoned to watch it, so I will be back later. Enjoy. It's pretty crazy this week, Paka. I hope you had a good stream earlier, and also a good therapy, Paka. Hello, welcome in. But yeah, go watch Severance. It's crazy this week. It's crazy this week. I was like this, watching with Ross, I was like, oh! The whole episode. I wish I had a hands covering my mouth emote. I'd be like, oh! Wait, are my redeems on? They're not on! I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why. I'm so slow today. Setting up was like, I couldn't get everything all set up. My brain was just moving really slow. And I was like on standby for like 8 minutes. Sorry. I turned them on. Get your water and meds if you need them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I actually have a giant bottle of water right next to me. Giwi, can you hold my limited edition Sonic coffee cup? What? Huh? I didn't know that they made Sonic cups like this. Well, the answer is no. It was nice of you to ask, but the answer is no. No, I don't think so. But thank you for asking, I guess. Huh. Pretty fucking rude. I just started stream. Could we be nice to me, please? Could we be nice? Did someone say they're in Impel Down in One Piece? I missed it. We redeemed twice? Okay, fine. You can have 2 in quick succession. Yeah. And yeah. And you know what? I'll do 1 more. Yeah. Okay, and you know what? No more. You've had enough. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Thanks. You've had enough. That's a fucking enough, I think. Artsy Angel. I don't know why, but I have my like the people that sub to me that I recognize, and I say their name wrong every time the same way without fail. I always want to say Artie's Angel, but it's Artsy Angel. Thank you so much for the Prime for 3 months. Once I have a real job, the tier 3 will be mine. Let's go. Thank you so much, Artsy Angel. Also, no pressure. You never have to. You never have to do that. A Prime is lovely. Thank you. Do it again. Do what again? A nya? You want a nya? Sorry, I'm gonna need a tier 1 sub. Or a redeem. That shit's not cheap, okay? You think we could just produce nya cat girls for free? My birthday is in 6 days. I know I'm gonna hate it. Just go, oh, dank. Yeah? Yeah? My birthday is in 6 days. I know I'm gonna hate it. Just plan something that you know you like. grumpy and toast. Just plan something that you know that you'll like. That's how you fix your birthday if you usually hate it. How is our best worm today? Oh my god. You think I'm the best worm? No, stop it. I'm sure there's lots of great worms out there. But, you know what? I'm doing okay. I just kind of been working today. Actually, you know what? Today was kind of fucked up. I woke up with a horrible headache. I took every headache drug known to man. Then I worked out, which I guess is a good thing. But while I was working out, Ochi jumped over my head, like to jump onto like a couch that was behind me as I was like doing some sort of crunch sit-up thing. And Ochi's fucking metal collar fucking thwacked me right in the noggin, like right in the skull. It hurts so bad. Like I actually think I have a bruise on my scalp from that shit. So I got hit in the head, had a headache, and some other fucked up shit happened today too. You know what? It's good now that I'm streaming. Oh my goodness, Calcium8264, thank you so much for gifting those 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you so, so much. Calcium8264, thank you for the 5 gifted. Yippee! Thanks. You know, it does help ease the pain of the bruise on my forehead. By the way, I bought every single One Piece manga volume yesterday and 10 Zuko plushies. That's so many. That's so specific. Why so many plushies? Also, do you want my custom Zuko coffee cup? No, thank you, Prex. I pass on the cup. But thank you. And no more cups today, guys. No more cups today. The model kind of looks unfinished with no glasses. I feel like I look like undercooked like this. I'm like, huh? Huh? Me squinting to look at chat. Huh? Huh? What'd you say? Goodness gracious. Did you hear about Howie the Crab? You know, Shell, I don't know. No. The short answer, no, I don't know who that is or what that is. I'm going to squish your nose. Good luck catching me. If I move my head too fast back and forth, you'll never be able to catch up. Sorry, my chat was lagging. I was zoomed out. I couldn't read it good. Have you heard the news about the new Avatar: The Last Airbender series in the works? Yes, I've known about it for quite some time. Here's the thing about working a job that's in animation, guys. I know everything. I know every single show. If there's a big franchise in the works, I know a year before you guys, but I'm not allowed to say anything. We all have that friend DA. We all have that friend DA. We all talk to each other. Who's Howie? Guys, I don't know who that is, but a crab died? She's a beloved famous pet crab who died. No! I'm not familiar, but I'm sorry that there's one less pet crab in the world. I bet she loved holding cigarettes and pocket knives. I hope she's in the big beach in the sky now. That's sad, though. She's got the insider information. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. Okay, I'm sure that there's some series I don't know about. But I know about most of them. Like, way before. And there's nothing. Like, everyone in animation is like 1 degree of separation from every single job and every single show going on. And we all know about it. We all know about it. We know about it, like, before they start working on it. Because people are getting, like, job interviews for it. So, yeah, I've been known about the Avatar show. I've heard that... I think it's gonna be good. I think it'll be good. But I've heard that it's... Well, it's a non-union studio, so... Let's just say the workload sounds pretty fucking intense. But... I'm sure it'll look good. Let's just say it's a non-union studio. Sometimes you gotta take non-union jobs. Sometimes you gotta. But you know. Exciting, though. I hope it's good. I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it will be. You know what show I'm excited for? Among Us. But also secretly a little bitter that I didn't get to work on it because I tried really, 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 really hard. It's a little lore about me, guys. Is the second I knew about that Among Us show, I like DM'd every single contact I know. Oh, my glasses! Oh my god, I've been naked this whole time. How embarrassing. How embarrassing! I'm so embarrassed. Oh, guys, don't look at me. I was wondering why I felt so naked. Chaos Clover, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 4 months and a 3-month streak. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Chaos Clover. I appreciate it. What was I talking about? I got distracted by getting a sub. In a good way, in a good way. Whoa, Giwi is here now. Sorry, you must have been scared. I took them off to, like, demonstrate how weird I look without them and forgot to put them back on. Hehe. Among Us TV show work? God, it was my dream. Maybe season 2, guys. Maybe if I beg hard enough for season 2, they'll let me, like, do anything. Anything on it, please. Yeah, I DM'd everyone I know. I was like, please! I was like, so here's my portfolio, and here's my work experience, and hear me out. Please, 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 please. And you know what? It didn't work. It didn't work. And I have friends, I found out I have friends that were on it, like, recently, and I'm like, fuck! I should have tried harder. Next time. Next time a game I'm obsessed with gets a TV show, I'll try harder. Well, an animated TV show. Wait! Silent Hill 2, the show, the movie, the show. Well, they're already making a movie. I don't think it's, I'm a little afraid of the movie that they're working on. They're making it's Silent Hill 2 movie, right? That's what they announced like 2 years ago. Am I wrong? I even told them in the email that I was sending cause I got in contact with like recruiters and stuff. In the email, I even was like, just so you know, I am level 100 in Among Us, so I'm very familiar with the source content. Didn't work. Didn't work. Silent Hill, the movie, the game, the series. Wait, it's a series. No, I'm wrong. It's a TV show. But it's live action, not animated. Imagine Silent Hill 2 animated series. But it's like for kids. It's sanitized for kids. So like it's like really friendly. And everyone's drawn like Adventure Time. That sounds awful. And what else? And it's about friendship and talking about your problems. What do we think? They should make that. And they should hire me to do it. Silent Hill, the animated mini-series. Wasteland Thursday? No, I don't think I'm gonna play Fallout tonight. I might do Fallout tomorrow for Fallout Friday though, after I'm playing Lethal Company with friends, and then afterwards it'll probably be a Fallout Friday. But more like Fallout Saturday, because I always get to it after midnight. Hee hee. Oh my god, it's my first stream since finally downloading Twitch just to watch Giwi. Oh, I'm honored. For me? For little old me? Well, welcome in. Wait, downloading Twitch, like, on mobile? I just watch in browser. But thank you, I'm honored. Welcome in. Hello. That would be low-key sick, for real, for real. Fallout Friday, yes! With one 35-minute long Steven Universe, please can't we just get a long portion? Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like, well, first James has to convince Eddie to stop murdering and say he's sorry. And then Eddie gets therapy and he learns to love himself and is no longer upset about his weight. And then they hug and cry. What do we think? And then, yeah? Yeah? What's up, guys? And then in episode 3, who's next? James teaches Laura the importance of apologizing and that being mean just because you have hurt feelings isn't okay. Well, what do we think of that? It's a lesson about how to apologize. Yeah. And then he apologizes to Laura for killing her mother figure with a pillow. And that's sort of how they apologize to each other, right? It's an episode about apologizing. That's what I'm thinking for the Silent Hill 2 animated series for kids. Yeah. I'm so lost, I thought you were talking about Among Us. Well, I was, and then I started pitching a Silent Hill 2 animated series for kids. And I'm writing it. I'm figuring out. You know what? They should give me a show. They should let me show run it. That's what I'm thinking. I'm high and I could not follow the story at all. My bad. Listen, I don't think you could follow the story that I just concocted if you were not high. To be fair, what if, what will be your reaction, if they, like, you know, make a Giwi and Ross skin in Among Us? They won't. They won't even follow me back. They won't. Among Us official Twitter won't even follow me back. They literally hate me. They hate me. They hate my ass. But I am thinking about commissioning or drawing my own Giwi Among Us skin and having Jacob send it to the devs of Town of Us so that I can have a custom skin for Mungie Monday. Cause, like, it looks pretty easy to just make one of those. I think you can just make a custom skin, export it as a PNG, and then they turn it into an outfit in Among Us. How could anyone hate Giwi? I'm gonna be real. Artie's Angel, I don't think that they know who I am. I don't think they feel any sort of way about me. Worm pet. Well, there is already a worm pet. There is already a worm pet. I do want to make a Town of Us mod. I think that would be fun to make a skin. I think it'd be awesome to make a skin. I'm gonna miss the Mayor of Titty City outfit, though. Maybe I'll revisit it someday. I feel like I milked it dry, no pun intended, for the bits. I think I milked the Mayor of Titty City dry. Like, there's really nothing else to say. I did like screaming at, I think it was CJ, and I said, yeah, I'm the Mayor of Titty City, bitch. Treat me with some respect. Or something of that nature. And that was pretty fun. Giwi best imposter worm? I don't know if I'd go that far. I do try, though. Brilliant pun. To be honest, what pun? There is already kind of like a skin someone made with like a tummy mouth, imposter mouth skin. But I kind of want like the Giwi style tummy mouth. Like this. Ah. Like that. Ah. I want to have Giwi style tummy mouth in Among Us. I feel like I could probably design it. I don't think I'd give her like the outfit, like the sleeves or the skirt or anything, just because this is just how I feel about Among Us beans, but the dresses don't look that good on them. I don't know what it is. They look better naked. That sounds weird. That came out weird. That's not what I mean. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. But they just don't, the dresses just don't fit their bean bodies that well. They look, okay, all right. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. The binoculars on the new map agrees. Well, yeah, the binoculars, with the new map binoculars, for those of you who weren't there, they make all of the characters are just naked on the screen, which is kind of useful because you could like see everyone's color pretty easily, I guess. Good for the detective. But, yeah, you kind of undress them with your eyes using the binoculars in the new map. Giwi likes naked beans. Well, let's not say it like that. How about we don't say it like that? Speaking of Giwi's partner plus, just FYI chat, the primes and gifted subs do not count towards the plus goal, but they are appreciated nonetheless. Thank you, Leilania. I appreciate the PSA because I feel that sometimes people they gift before they know, and I don't want anyone to accidentally do that if that's not their intention. Although, very, very much appreciated, yes. But yes, guys, I feel like we're on the final stretch of Partner Plus. I've got 8 days to get... I gotta go look, actually. I have to freaking look at... I have to go look at my page. How many do I have? I have 264 out of 300. How does math? How is math? So, like, 45... 46? 46 more? Or 6 more tier 3s, right? Am I wrong? 6... What? Right? Am I crazy? That's what it is, right? Yeah, and you help more by upgrading to tier 2 or tier 3. Yes, tier 2s are worth 4 points, and tier 3s are worth 6 points. But of course, only do what you are able to. But yes, I will be shilling. Please forgive me. I'll be shilling until the end of the month. I'll be here all week, chat. I'll be here all week. I'll probably try and stream on the weekend too, but not for very long, because I do have plans on the weekend. But I'll definitely be here all day, all night, pretty late tonight, and late Friday. So I'm really trying. I'm really trying. Please forgive my shilling. Please, I'm gonna keep doing it though. Kane will shill harder. Thank you guys. Thank you, Leilania. Thank you, Kane, for helping me shill. It's a little, I feel bad repeating myself, but I'm on the grind. I'm on that grind. Hi, Giwi. That is a teeth in body. Yeah, it is. Oh, is that a teeth in body? I thought you were just sort of stating a fact. I was like, and that's true. Yes. Yeah, it is. If you can believe it. It is teeth and body. That's objectively true. Although I can put them away. I can put them away and just normal. I'm normal. Just a normal lady. Nothing weird here. Just a regular girl with a worm in her head and a boa. I just noticed your spine is visible when you open your mouth. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, you can see my spine. You want to? You could even touch my spine. Look. Is that weird? Sorry, is that weird? Is that a weird thing to say? That's not. Is that normal? Put those bones away. Wish I had $1 for everyone who told me to do that. Can I touch it? You get one spinal touch. One spinal tap. You could tap on it once. The detail is incredible. Yeah, honestly, it's a detail added by Nanolith. It was not in the original concept design. Before, you could not see the spine at all, but I think it's kind of cool. Spinal tap sucks. Yeah, I've heard. I've heard it's extremely painful, actually. Oh my goodness, Nin Skullus, thank you so much for the tier 3 for freaking 2 months. Thank you so much. Nin Skolos. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Nin Skolos, I hope you enjoyed the new tier 3 emotes with the Golden Dumpy and Golden Beppo. The Golden Dumpy and the Golden Beppo for you. Thank you so much. I very, very much appreciate it. That's 6 points. Let's go! Woohoo! I think that got us to 240? 240? I think? I could be wrong, though. Spinal tap, like the whip in Terraria? No, spinal tap is when they take a sample from your spinal fluid and it really hurts. I've never done it, though. I've never done a spinal tap, and I hope I never have to. Although I did say chat could tap on my spine. I did say that. So I guess that counts. I suppose. What have I done? Sorry, I opened a different window. I've had one? Oh, I'm so sorry. Was it as horrible as they say? I'm sorry for making you relive the trauma for a bit, for a gag, for a gaff, for a joke on my stream. Giwi, do you like horror movie? I do. Well, I'm picky. I hate a lot of horror movies too. I'm really picky, but I like good horror movies that stick with you and make you think. But I'm picky. It's horrid. It gives you wicked headaches. Oh, sorry. Yeah? What do you mean? What do you mean wicked headaches? How would it do that? Wait, what did Artie's Angel say? Spinal Tap the movie, anyone? Okay. Can I just say, I was thinking about Spinal Tap the movie, like, yesterday. Weirdly. For the first time in, like, fucking years. I remember it. I think I watched it when I was too young and I didn't get it. I just remember that there was, like, I don't know. I have like lines in it in my brain. Like I remember like stuff that they say in the movie and like no other recollection of it. It's a silly movie though. How can I send you fan art in Blue Sky? If you you can at me or you can hashtag Giwi art and I will find it. In fact, I just found a really cool art today. Well, Mari told me about it first, of me and Mari-kun. I want to show it actually. Here, I'll show it. It was kind of awesome. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on. Let's see. Where is this art that I saw? Oh, it's here. Let me grab that. Put it over here. Here, I can show it. I can show you this cool Giwi art I got of me and my friend Mari-kun, who is also my thumbnail artist. Fun fact. Let me show. Hopefully this is the right... It is. Yay! Okay, 1 second. Let me move over. I am too big. What? There. Let me get rid of my boa also. It's in the freaking way. Sorry, chat. I'm putting you away. Look at how cute! Isn't that so cute? It's so cute! Looks like our angel Mari-kun is in a pickle. Will she be able to defeat the demon Giwi and save the city? Stay tuned, folks. You don't want to miss this. This is so fun. This is so fun. Also, I get a new demonic outfit. It's so panty and stocking. Isn't this cute? By Echo. By Echo Jellyfish. Very fun. I love... I don't look like every day, but I really love finding fan art. And then Zombila also did a really cute chibi art as well. A really, really cute chibi art that I saw on Twitter. I saw it on Twitter like right before I started stream actually. I think I retweeted it, I think. I was gonna say it's so panty and stocking. We love panty and stocking. We love panty and stocking. I'm excited for the new panty and stocking. It doesn't need to be like awesome or amazing, but I'm excited. I feel like panty and stocking, the writing was never like, not to be mean, I think it's great. It's definitely more about the vibes and the art style than the writing, you know what I mean? But I'm excited for new panty and stocking. Eventually that's coming out, right? Can you make the blanket and the other face toggle? Wait, what was the other face? Oh, you know what? I think I will try to do that. I don't know if I have enough hotkeys for it, though. Is this a hotkey I have? No, this is... Okay, I could do F6 and F5, maybe? I've kind of run out of hotkeys, if you can believe me. Giwi, have you heard of Onigiri EN? Yeah, I know Giri. Fun fact, when I first started streaming, not first, but like a little after I started streaming, I did one of her early cooking streams. I was one of her guests on her show. And I made her cook really good food. Like, really, really yummy, good food that wasn't disgusting at all. Oh, thank you for the ciggies. Thank you. I actually saw Giri not long ago. She's all over. Like, she travels so much. It's crazy. She lives in Japan, but she was in LA for Numi's concert. So we got to catch up a little bit. It was nice to see her. Oh, wow. I still love the gold hairpiece. It's so nice. Oh, yeah. I don't have it on all the time. But I'm glad that I have it as a toggle. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Giwi, what if you made a Giga Chad Giwi toggle? Well, okay, here's the thing though. I don't have like... I don't have that drawn. I would need it... I would need it drawn by Nano and then rigged by Cilia. So it would be pretty expensive. You know what emote I really want though? Speaking of like, because we're posting the Giga Chat emote, I want a Giwi Yowie face emote. You know the type of face I mean? With like a really sharp, long chin. We should have Yowie Giwi. Do you know what I mean? Like that chin, that crazy chin. And then maybe have like 2 really big hands that you could put on either side of the face, so the big chin face. Like 2 really big hands with like really long fingers. I want a Yowie emote. I think I could draw it myself, because I think the point is that it's drawn rather poorly. Yeah, it would be Giwi Yowie. That would be the suffix. I started thinking of mogging Giwi. That's me being uncultured. Oh, like that face. So the thumbnail for my debut that I posted was just the mog. I think it's called the mog face. The really like chiseled, like, you know, like the lips are all puckered and like, you know the one. Yeah, that. I could make that an emote pretty easily, but I don't know if it would read. I could probably just screen cap it and brighten it up a little bit and turn it into an emote. Do we want that as a tier 3? The looks maxing face? I could try and make that a tier 3 emote, guys. I could try. Let me see. Let me go to my YouTube. I don't have the actual screen. I don't have the actual, like, frame. That frame was done by Jelly Moon. Can we get a white woman jump scare emote? Okay, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to explain to me. I thought I was a walking white woman jump scare. What is that? Absolute cinema. Yeah, it would be like that. It would be like that. Heretical Horus. It would be kind of like that, but a much sharper, more chiseled chin. You know what I mean? Okay, hold on. Let me see. I bet I could make that face fairly easily. Let me check. I have to go to my YouTube really quick. Am I logged in? Shit. I might need to... Hang on. I think the lines are too thin on it, actually. I think the lines might be too thin. Hi, Giwi. Ready for fight? Because I am ready. The prize is Ross. Listen. Hold on. Listen, you slut! Shoo! Get away from here! Get out of here! Scram, whore! Scram! You stay away from him. I'm gonna shoo you out of here with a fucking broom. Get out of here! Sorry. I promise, guys, this is the only chat member I talk to like this. Mods ban them. No. This is the only chatter that I talk to in this way, except for Slutty Waffle. I also call her Slutty, but that's because it's literally in her name. But I love him. Two tough titties. Listen. You're gonna have to just go talk to an AI chatbot of him or something. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna have to shoot you with a gun. The broom is wild. Listen, if I have to use a broom to chase you out of here, I'm gonna do it. Wait, Ross is up for grabs? No, how is that the message that I'm giving here? How is that the message that you're receiving from my response to this? Would Ross have a matching Yowie emote? Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Well, that would have to be on his channel. So you have to subscribe to both. Maybe, okay, hear me out. One Yowie emote for both of us. One very large Yowie hand, and then one emote in the middle that's like two Yowie hands like grasping each other. Kind of like that AJS, yeah, but like two really big, long-fingered hands touching. Well, actually, that doesn't make sense because we wouldn't both be semes, right? That would imply that we were both tops. So one of us would have to have like a little tiny, dainty baby hand, and one would have to have a huge, gigantic, long-fingered, freakish, like ape hand. You know what I mean? I think that would be the emote. You know? Giwi is the seme and Ross is the uke. That's what I'm thinking, but I'm happy to have it, you know, switch up. Like, you can flip it so that it's like, you can make either one, whichever. I'll take either. I'm not picky. Unprotected hand-holding, how could you? Well, maybe we'll wear gloves. What if we share Ross? I need new bromance. Don't make me get out the broom again. Because I'll fucking do it. If I need to sweep up the refuse, I will. Back! Back! All of you, back! Get out the gun. I'm gonna need to, apparently. I have to. Thank you for the head pat. It makes me, it's calming me down. It's calming me down. Okay. Whew. All right. Okay. You know how, like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, now you better watch yourself, guys. My gun's out. Okay, I'm getting distracted. I need to, what do I open up Photoshop? Maybe? Open up Photoshop? And I make this emote. Photoshop. Right now we're just doing a just chatting stream, so we can really just do whatever we want for Meow. For Meow, we're just doing whatever. Okay. New file. Oh, I gotta share my screen real quick. Create this. Very good. Very good. Okay, one second. Where's my Photoshop window? Is it working? Photoshop. That's not the window I wanted. This is the window I wanted. Okay. Oh, you can see my other arms. How embarrassing. Okay. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, what was I doing? I can't remember anything. Dark alleyway POV. No, it's just me holding a gun to you saying, you better watch my Photoshop tutorial. Okay, what I want is Ross's heart. You can't have it. It's mine. I keep it in a jar. You're gonna have to find it. Oh, this is so not gonna work. This is not gonna work at all. Okay. This. I think that the lines are too thin on this. I think the lines are too thin. I don't know if this is gonna work good. Then I said we will fight for it. I'm taking this out again. Alright. Let's see. I don't think I can... I just have a mouse right now. But this is definitely too dark. It's not gonna read as a thumbnail. So let's see. Let's turn up the vibrance a little bit. And then we're gonna have to blow it out. Brightness, contrast. Contrast the fuck out of that bad boy. This should make it a little easier to see. Let's see. I don't know how good this is gonna work, but at the same time, it is just a kind of a gag emote for now. Usually I go over stuff and like make the lines thicker for stuff like this. Highlighter Giwi, it's glorious. Alright. Hold on. Thanks for coming to my Photoshop tutorial, guys! Alright, let me zoom out. This is how it'll look. Yeah, see, here's the thing, is like you can barely... It's gonna be this size, right? You can't see it. How do I make this thicker? You should add a gun. Well, I already have a gun emote. Giwi, what are you doing? I'm turning this into an emote. I don't think that I can do this without a tablet and go over this and make it thick enough to see. Let's also get rid of this. Oh, that doesn't look good at all. Tolerance. Let's turn the tolerance down. That's not very good. Okay. Just put the gun down, Giwi. No one needs to get hurt. These people can just leave, okay? Absolutely not! Put down the gun. You must be new here. I know you're not. Absolutely not! The gun stays up. Alright, let me get rid of all these. Not that it's really gonna do much, but... Okay. Okay. Alright. Get rid of the background color. Turn that off. Alright. Oh, yeah? How long have I been a little kitty cat? I was locked in. Negotiating skills coming in clutch? Clearly not. Clearly not. Because I still have my gun out. Ooh, Giwi. That's me. Okay. Hands in the air, oh, don't move, ooh.
I'm gonna shoot you with a gun, ooh.
That's what happens. Okay. I'm gonna I don't know about this. It's not clear enough. It's not gonna be a good emote for this reason specifically. Clip that, chat? No, we don't need to do that. Holy mackerel! Thank you so much for the tier 1 for 24 months. Holy shit. And a streak. Holy mackerel, I very, very much appreciate it. Thank you so much. Holy mackerel says, holy smokes! Time for my terrible twos as a worm. I can't believe you're 2 years old today. I need new sub badges now. I never thought I would make it this far, so I didn't commission them. So then I didn't commission them. Alright. Giwi, look at this. What am I looking at? You should make Giwi ooh ASMR. I will, but only on my ASMR day. Which I think I can do next week. I think I can do it like Monday. No, that's Mungie. That's sacred. I think I can do ASMR Tuesday. I could probably do ASMR Tuesday or Wednesday. No, not Wednesday. Something's happening next Wednesday. I can't remember what it is. ASMR Tuesday. And I'll be like,
hello. Welcome to my ASMR. ASMR.
No, I'm not going to do that. It should be a sub goal. I shouldn't do it for free. The ASMR is a sub goal, not ooh ASMR. So glad I subbed. You have an ASMR day? I still owe everyone an ASMR stream. It's just been a pain in the ass to set up. I had to dismantle my stupid ASMR mic when I had to flee for the fucking LA fires. Nothing, we're fine. Everything was fine. But it took me forever to set it up, and then I had to set it up again. But it's set up again. I can do it again. Fly away garlic, thank you for the cheer. I don't know what happened, but I spent 11 hours and 37 minutes on Tetris last week. Sounds like someone likes putting little squares and rectangles together. I say as a non-Tetris player. Okay, how do I make this? I don't know if there's anything I can do about this. Duplicate layer. Maybe this is like a, multiply? What if I... No, this is gonna make it worse. This is not gonna work. Overlay. It does make the lines thicker, though. What I'm looking for is making the lines thicker on the face without doing any work, because I have a mouse and I can't draw with it. Dark hair Giwi kind of sick, though. I mean, that's actually kind of closer to my hair color. Not quite, though. Alright, let me try this. Can we erase some of that? We don't want this to be so dark we can't see it. Right? Okay. Something like this, maybe? I don't know. This might make it harder to see. Let's make it small. You can kind of see it. Oh, you know what I could do? I bet there's like a... let me duplicate this. Let me see if there's like a filter we can do? Render, sharpen, probably. Sharpen. Sharpen? Usually these filters can kind of help. Stylize, maybe. Emboss, extrude, oil paint. Trace contour, maybe. Oh, no, no, no. That is not good. That's not good at all. Okay. Yeah, this is not how that... No. No. Hi, Ghost Red. What's up? How would I make this? Stylized. Find edges. Ah! If I do this, and then I multiply it... Ooh, actually! Hold on. Wait, what the fuck? Multiply. That might be good. That thickens the lines really good. Hold on. Oh my god, first time seeing golden worm ass in motion. It's quite the scene to behold, isn't it, holy mackerel? You like what you see? Yeah? Yeah, like that? There's more where that came from. Duplicate layer, increase contrast, make the gray more black by using levels, then select the black pixel, select color range, and expand. Ooh, that's hard though. What if I just did this? This kind of does expand it in a way that completely works and will make it more visible. I think this might work. I think this is actually good, because look, if we zoom out, you can kind of see this pretty clearly. Because this was it before, right? And this is it now. You can actually see it. You can actually see the face. Perfect. I'll multiply this and make it a little darker. I think this is good. I think this actually... Yeah. Like this. Face is way more readable now. This will do. I mean, I'm just taking Jelly Moon's drawing and... Let's turn our eyes a little more red. I'm locked. I can only, like, do edits with, like, layers and stuff because I don't have a tablet and I'm unwilling to try and draw with a mouse. Let's do this. Let's make her eyes a little more red. Yeah. And then... give her, like, a little more, you know, like a little... There. This is pretty good. I think this will read just fine. I think this is good. Now let's darken her eyebrow a little bit so it's a little bit easier to ooh, that's too dark. I'll just go ahead and darken this. I don't want it to be too dark though. I still want you to be able to see the texture. That'll do. Okay. Dude. Damn. Okay, I think this works. Let's look at it really small. Yeah. I think that reads enough. I think it reads enough where, like, you can tell what it is. It might not be ideal. Fried Giwi, please make it. I actually don't know how to deep fry images like that. Let me save this. Hold on. I'm gonna save this as... oh my god, I hate the save as copy bullshit in Photoshop. Giwi Mog. Done. Okay. I'm gonna upload it now. You just sharpen it a lot? Sorry, guys. I think maybe I'll make this a tier 2. Tier 2 needs more love, I think. Or tier 3 to incentivize people. Okay, I will say this has a lot more clarity than the original, so it's a lot easier to see. Okay, let me upload this shit. Sorry, guys. I need to make more tier 3s. Okay. I'm uploading it now. I'll make it a tier... I'll make it a tier 3. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, non-tier 3s. You'll get more... I have, like, 10 emotes being commissioned right now that are tier 1s and like, free emotes. Don't worry, you'll get more emotes. Oh, you know what? It reads pretty good. Giwi Mog. Upload. Alright, it's up. It's up! It's done. What was I gonna do next? I forgot. Oh yeah, I was gonna make toggles for different faces, right? I can still do that. I can still do that. Alright, it's up, guys. It will eventually, it will be up. It's gonna be up soon. Oh my goodness, Fireheart47, thank you so much for the tier 3 for 3 months! That's 6 points. Thank you. Yes! I can feel my power growing! Thank you. I very much appreciate it. Flameheart, thank you so much. Now you can use this beautiful emote that we just made right here, right now, live on stream, live on twitch.tv/Giwi. Can you believe it? There, look at that. Wow, that's real nice. Drawn by my friend and animator of my new lore video first half, Jelly Moon. Oh my goodness. Tenkinos, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, raiders. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. I just made this emote, and by made, I use the term loosely. I photoshopped it. Hi guys, I'm Giwi and I'm a worm, and here is an emote that I just photoshopped from someone else's art. Yeah, I do have a gun though. Yes, that's true. Be not afraid though. These bullets aren't for you. I just have it in self-defense. I have some chatters that deserve it, but you're fine. Hello, hello. All right, does the new emote work yet, guys? Is it happening? Is it live? Is it happening? Anything? Deserve it? Well, yeah, some of you fuckers. Yeah, some of you fuckers do. Sorry, I'll be nice. Do I deserve it? Am I getting shot? No, Pitch, you've been good so far. No bullets for you. Be not afraid, says biblically accurate Giwi. Be not afraid. Ah, it's fine. Be not afraid. Oh my, I also have 4 arms because I'm biblically accurate, of course. There. That's actually that's pretty standard, is having multiple arms, I think. Anyway. Yes, it's in! You know what? It does read. I think that reads. I think that's good. I think that's good. This is for raw sluts only, correct. I think there's a classy way to be a raw slut, but saying you're gonna try and fight me for him for one night is it's a one-way ticket to Bullet City. Bullet in the forehead city, I think. It's a beauty. Sorry, Giwi, just trolling you with Ross, because I have feelings for you. You are all over the place. You are all over the place. All right. I forgive you. Compliments will get you everywhere. Oh my god, it looks way better, like, blown up. Leilania, wow, the big emote. Giwi, you are my first tier 3, by the way, Fireheart. That's, oh, thank you so, yeah? Hello, yeah, oh my goodness. Sorry, I don't even know what to say. That's genuinely very flattering. Thank you for doing that. The 6 points really does help. And once, this is the final month I'll be shilling those tier 3s like a motherfucker, I swear. If we hit it. I think we can. We have 8 days. I can't believe this month is fucking like 3 days shorter than the other months. It's fucked up. The day that I need to hit the third month in a row of like a high number of subs is the month that I have 3 less days to shill, which is so fucked up and evil. Why did they decide to do that with the month of February? They shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't have done it. But thank you, Fireheart. I very, very much appreciate it. How many more points do you need? Let me check, because I think that probably pushed it way higher, to be honest. Let me check. Oh no, not the fucking can on my head. God fucking damn it. Fuck! Do I look like a cup holder to you? Don't answer that. I'm just gonna, let me look at these numbers. Hold on. Let me refresh. Oh my goodness, we're actually doing so good. We're actually doing really good. Those tier 3s, like, wah. Yeah, we're at 278 sub points out of 300. So pretty close. About 22 away. Am I stupid? 22 subs away? I'm confident. I'm feeling like in 8 days we can do it. I really do think so. I really believe. I choose to believe. A cluster of bees! Oh my god, thank you so much. So many bees. Thank you for the tier 1. Hell yeah. Now we're at 279. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for the tier 1. I very, very much appreciate it. Thank you. Woo! 21 points away. I stand corrected. But yeah, I'm just gonna stream a lot this month. I've been wanting to stream a lot. I'm just grateful that I made it last month, because I really thought I wasn't going to, since I had the week and a half plus 2 weeks in the middle of the month that I couldn't stream at all because of like the fires and stuff. But making it through that was like, okay, we can do this. We can do it. What's up, Night Strike? Why are we saying, oh my god? What happened? That means you... Wait, that means you will not be able to get the goal. What does? A cluster of bees would like you to step outside. I think I'm going to lock the windows, but I do really appreciate the tier 1 sub. If I saw a cluster of bees out there, I'd be like, I think I'll stay in here. Elpsing! Did I say that right? Eclipsing. Oh, I didn't say it right. Eclipsing! Thank you so much for the tier 1. Yes, we made it! Oh my god, only 20 more points? That's another point? Thank you so much. Eclipsing, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, and I'm sorry again for shilling so much. I really am, but thank you, it means a lot. Thank you, guys. Giwi, are you wearing a fancy dress? I am always wearing a fancy dress. Always. Literally, I'm always dressed up fancy. I'm just a fancy worm. What can I say? I mean, like... This is a fancy worm for sure. Look at this. Well, this is you guys. I'm wearing you guys. But I'm just I'm pretty formal. Although, I was thinking about getting a slightly less formal outfit for whatever my next outfit is, but I can't decide, because I do really like formal wear outfit design. Tangled Tunic, thank you so much for the Prime! For 3 months! Thank you. Tangled Tunic, I very, very much appreciate it. Thank you! Giwi, have you heard, Imaginal Dusk by Magdalena Bay? It's a really good album. I haven't. Judging by how I read those words, you can probably surmise that I have not. But I believe you. I am looking for new music. I've been I was driving the other morning. I was driving Kipper to the vet, which actually brings me to another thing I want to talk about today. I was driving Kipper to the vet on yesterday morning. It's why I didn't stream. I had to wake up at like fucking ass crack of dawn, 7 a.m. To drive him to a special vet appointment. And I was listening to my same likes on Spotify, which I've been listening to for 6 months now, it feels like. And I was like, fuck, I need to listen to new music. Like, I'm sick of my shit. Like, I like my music, obviously, but I'm very sick of my current playlist, so it'd be nice to discover some new stuff. And Spotify's, like, recommendation algorithm kind of sucks balls now. It used to be good, and now I'm like, I don't like any of this shit. I'm bad at finding new music. I'm really good at listening to the same fucking playlist that I made for 2 years in a row until I'm like, wait a second, I'm bored. Why do you hang out with Ross? I don't know, man. I think he's kind of cute. I hope he likes me. To be honest, I'm trying to impress him. You should listen to Otto. I love Otto. Otto's awesome. I do have some Otto on my playlists. I like Otto. Giwi, but I need you to survive my day at school. Please come with me. Oh, well, just bring me on mobile in your pocket. It's fine. just put me, like, set me up just prop the phone up on like a book or something. I'm sure your teachers will understand. The algorithm was good, right? Yes, Fizzle! It used to be so good. I used to find so much music. Like, yes, obviously Spotify has, like artists, I guess you could call them plants, or, like, artists that they definitely push to way more people, despite what you may or may not already, like, listen to. There's definitely artists that, like, everyone discovered through Spotify that are, like, Spotify shilled. But they're good. Like, if I added them to my playlist and discovered them that way, like, it's fine. But I've noticed now that there's way less consistency in this type of music that they shill me, and I like it a lot less. I still find music once in a while through recommended that I like, but it's way more often that I listen to a song and I actively go like, what the fuck is this? This sucks. Like, way more often than I find something I like. 2018 to 2020 was when it was the best for me. I don't really remember when it was good, but it definitely used to be better. Nowadays, the only way I find new music is by, like, finding playlists that my friends make, and, like, they send me their playlists. Like, Kale had a really good playlist that I discovered when we were playing Lethal Company, like, a couple months ago. Hacker and I have made playlists that are, like, a fusion of our favorite songs, and I really like that playlist a lot. What else? I've made fusions with Ross, too. That's always fun. But Ross and I kind of listen to the same music now, because, like, whenever we hear songs that the other one is playing that we like, we just yoink them. You know what I mean? Giwi, I can make you one. Oh, yeah, for sure. I would love a playlist. I would like one. I mean, you guys have access to a playlist I play a lot on stream. I haven't for a little while, but there's I forget what it's called. I think it's called, like, Oh, Well, What's This? Or something. My stream playlist. Should be linked somewhere in the Discord, so you can kind of get a feel for what I like. I suppose it's a bit eclectic, though. It's basically, like, just a garbage pile of every song that I've ever been like, yeah, that kind of slaps. Oh yeah, I'll get the link. The album is in Discord. Yeah, people were linking their albums. I think that's pretty cool. Kale does have great taste in music. Yeah, they're goated. Their taste, every time I've listened to a Kale playlist, I'm like, okay. The Soulfucker playlist is peak. I'll be honest, I forgot that was public. My edgy Soulfucker playlist. That's when I listen to that when I'm feeling edgy. When I'm driving, I'm like, I want to listen to something hardcore and edgy, like my soul. Dark. I have a top 10 playlist that I think is public now, too. It's just my top 10 favorite songs. A few friends and I were like, what are your top favorite songs? And so what we did was we made a playlist of all of our top 10 favorites and shared them and listened to all of them in order. And that was fun. That was a while. That was like last year or something. But if you want to hear my top 10 songs of all time, that's it. Do you like Iron Mouse? Yeah, I like Iron. She's my friend. Of course I like Iron Mouse. She's awesome. We love Mousy in this household. What did you say, Prex? Or you should make Japanese covers of your own, Goddish and Pinocchio P, though. That'd be perfect for your theme. I've thought about Goddish just because, you know, the nun with a cigarette is so me-core. But I'm very, afraid of singing in Japanese. I just feel like I'd fuck it up, and also I can't sing. So those are two sort of roadblocks in the way. So instead I'm doing a cover of, wait, what am I doing a cover of? My brain is not working. What? No, chat, help! What the hell? My cupcake. Am I having a stroke? What is wrong with me? CPR. Thank you, Kane. I'm actually so stupid. Thank you, Ray and Kane. Yeah, CPR. You guys know more about what's going on in my life than I do at this point. But yeah, I would love new music and playlists to listen to. CPR, it's going to be so funny. Well, the lyrics certainly are interesting, aren't they? Also, there's very little actual singing in it. So, that's good for me and my skill set. I got you. Thank you. Yeah, link it in chat submits or in general in the Discord if you want, Fizz. Or even in mod chat so I see it for sure. Kipper is meowing. That's my son. Yes, okay, on that subject, guys. Let me talk about Kippy a little bit. So, Kipper... I drove Kipper. The reason why I didn't stream yesterday is I knew I was going to have to wake up super, super early to bring Kipper to his little special vet appointment. And, we didn't know what they were going to have to do to him just because he's, like, had a lot of tummy issues in the past. He's thrown up, like, pretty frequently and consistently for the last year plus. Like, it ramped up a year and a half ago really, really bad. But then we put him on special diet food for allergies, thinking, like, maybe he has an allergy. And they kind of suspected, like, thickening of his intestinal lining, which is not super common for a cat his age. But, hold on, I'm closing Photoshop. Because it's taking up my space. Not super common for a cat his age. So, you know, it's been on our minds for a while, but it just didn't seem super dire. And then you've probably been, some of you have been around where I'm like, oh, he threw up on my power strip and fucked up the power in half of our house. Or like, he's thrown up on Ross's keyboard and he had to replace it. He's thrown up the couch and it's like been really hard to clean. Like, you never know in the morning what kind of terrors Kipper has inflicted on on the home. And I love him very much, but sometimes he just has to like be locked out of Ross's office, and he likes to be in there because Tina's usually in there, but you know, yeah. So it's been an ongoing thing, but finally it got to the point where I was like, okay, it's not getting better, it's not normal. Cats throw up, but they don't throw up that much, so we made him a specialty. Wait, is he doing his throw up meow right now? Speak of the devil. Kipper! Come here, honey. He does like this meow when he's about to yak. Ross had to stop midstream so often. It's crazy too. Well, we're also worried because Orf was similar as he got old and he got sick. So it was kind of like, uh-oh, this could be something bad. And Orf did end up having tumors in his spleen, we found out at the end. And so that was scary. Kipper, hi, honey. You're not throwing up. We've been feeding him, like, way smaller meals. Like, I just feed him, like, 6 times a day and give him tiny sprinkles of food. And that seems to make it less tough on his tummy. Hi, honey. Hi, baby. But yeah, we were like, I took him to, like, a specialty vet where they can do way more intensive testing. Because our regular vet just doesn't have the type of tests that you would need to determine what's going on with him. All they can really do is like an ultrasound. So we made the special vet appointment yesterday, brought him at the ass crack of dawn. He hated it. And they gave him, he's had one last week too, and they gave him a bunch of like antacids and like some weird liquid I have to fucking shoot into his mouth, and like anti-nausea pills and all this stuff to sort of manage his symptoms, right? But none of it's all just like a band-aid. It's not like treating any actual illness. Altrive sound? What is Altrive sound? What is an Altrive sound? Isn't that like a toilet flushing? I sent a link to the Discord of Giwi's chat playlist. Anyone in chat is welcome to add it. Oh my god, Kipper, that meow was so guttural. Wait. Where is Link? Where is Link? But yeah, basically I dropped him off and I was pretty worried because he was supposed to, they're gonna take samples of his spleen, which looked a little bit enlarged, which really scared me because of Orf. He had a swollen lymph node around his stomach and some weird intestinal thickening and stuff in his upper intestines, so I was pretty worried. And then I dropped him off, and they're like, we might scope him today. Do we have your, like, permission? And scoping is when they take a little, like, camera on, like, a like a line basically. They knock him out. They put him. They give him general anesthesia, and they very carefully thread the tiny camera, down into their stomach and intestines to see what's going on down there. And like a worm, exactly. Giwi, have you seen the movie called Aliens? I think so. Well, I like Alien better. Love the throat tube. I've actually been scoped before. I had an endoscopy once. I was knocked out, so I don't remember it. But my throat really hurt afterwards. Yeah, I had one once. I think it was normal. But, well, I'm sure it was. Many years ago, they were like, what the fuck? Why are there teeth down there? I was like, you could have just gone in the other way. I could have just opened my mouth, like, what the hell? Why all this? Anyway, yeah, so I drop him off. I get really nervous as I'm dropping off. I'm like, I had to chase him around the house at like 7 in the morning to catch him, and he like knew something was up, and he was like running and meowing and hiding, and it took like 20 minutes of chasing him, and he was clearly really scared, and I had to stuff him in the fucking carrier. He's normally not scared of me at all, but I felt so guilty. He was just so miserable, and I hate having to chase him around. I've hated having to give him like medication and stuff. Like I have to like grab him and make sure it gets in his mouth and then hold his mouth shut, and like it's so he hates it. He flails around. I feel like such an asshole. I feel like such a monster, but it's for his own good, But anyway, yeah, I chased him around, put him in the carrier, drop him off, and they're like, so we're gonna scope him today. We're gonna take a bunch of samples. Do we have your permission? By the way, we're gonna ultrasound him first to make sure it's like safe to scope him, and if it is, we'll proceed. And then I drop him off, and they're like, so they shave his like little tummy, and they're like, so bad news. They call me around midday. I'm tired as fuck and kind of worried. Like I just had this like, I don't know. I'm like paranoid, but I had like this weird feeling. I'm like, what if they scope him and it goes really badly and he like dies? Like, because it can happen. They can perforate, and it can pierce the walls of their intestines, and they could just hit an organ and they could die. Like, not to freak people out, but like it's really delicate. So I just had a feeling, like, as I was dropping him off, I just felt really sad, and like, what if I don't see him? Like, nothing's happened. Like, they haven't given any horrible prognosis or anything, but I'm like, my last memory with him could be me chasing him around the house and him fucking miserable and not even getting a chance to like pet him and calm him down. So I got really upset. What am I listening to? This shit is scary. No, I was sad. But I drop him off because it is for his overall health and long-term health. We have to go through this stuff. They need the like treatment, and sometimes the road to that is tough and scary. So I'm like, no, we have to get to the bottom of this. What if he has something serious going on? Like, I'd rather do it now and just get it out of the way. It's also very expensive. Like, he has pet insurance that I'm really hoping covers a good chunk of it, but this shit is really expensive. I do understand why many pet owners don't even get this far with diagnostics in their pets, because we're talking like thousands of dollars just for the tests, not even for like treatment, right? But like, I have a job and I really care about my pet, so I'm like, I want him to be healthy, and he's only 5 years old, so I want him to live a long time. So yeah, I drop him off. I have a weird feeling, but I'm like, whatever, I'm just paranoid. And they call me at, obviously he's meowing, right? He's fine. He's okay. He's here. You can hear him in the background, but I don't want to freak anyone out. But they call me around midday and they're like, hey, so we gave him a more in-depth ultrasound, and we thought he just had thickening of the intestinal lining, but he actually has a huge ulcer right below his stomach in his upper intestine. So there's a wound in there. There's a big ulcer, and we thought maybe it was just a regular ulcer, but then we could see that there was a growth there, like a blockage, and the ulcer probably won't heal itself the way that we suspected it might, because it's probably there as a result of this mass that we found in his like upper stomach. And I'm like, oh fuck. And I'm like, well, can we scope him? Like, can we get samples to find out what it is? Like, what's going on? Do you know what it is? They're like, we can't tell what it is. But the problem is where this specific ulcer and blockage exists is an extremely tricky spot in the intestines to get to with a scope. And because there's an ulcer there, there's a way higher the difficult position in the ulcer there it's a really, really difficult and dangerous spot to get to with the scope. So I'm just letting you know, like, what could happen if we do scope him today, and it perforates, which is a higher chance because of the irritated tissue and the growth that we don't really know what's going on in there. Like, we don't really know what's going to happen when we get the camera to that area. Can't they biopsy? Well, that's what I asked. And they were like, we can't biopsy it without a scope. It's, like, in his intestine. Like, they can't go in any other way. They have to go in with a scope down his throat, basically. So, he's just sitting behind me on the bed right now. He's starting to trust me again, but he's been running away from me for, like, all day yesterday. He wouldn't let me get near him once we got home. But yeah, so I'm like, oh, fuck. Well, I don't want to move forward with this endoscopy if he's not, like, if he could, like, die. And they're like, well, here's the thing, it's, like, pretty close to his pancreas and, like, spleen and stuff, so if it perforates, like, we could hit that, and then it would take, like, major surgery to fix that if we fuck it up. And then, you know, you gotta pay for that reconstructive surgery, and then even that might have a bad prognosis, just telling you the risks. And I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, okay. Well, now I'm terrified. I don't want to do that, but he has this blockage that's making him throw up all the time. And I asked her, I was like, so what's the chances that this blockage, like, grows bigger and cuts off his entire digestive system and becomes a full blockage? And she's like, it could do that, whether it's cancer or not, like, this, whatever it is, it could block his entire digestive tract if it grows. So it's kind of an issue. So I'm like, okay. So it has to get dealt with. It can't be removed either. I was like, can we, if it is a tumor that's non-cancerous, like, can we remove it? And because of the position, the answer is no, it cannot be removed surgically, because they would have to wire his entire digestive system, basically. Like, it would be major, major, major surgery. So there's no good answer. Basically, she was like, we suspect cancer. If it's cancer, then he needs to go on chemotherapy. And if it is some other type of growth, we would give him steroids to get it small and stop it from growing. But the steroids can make cancer go way worse. So it's like, we have to know what it is. And the only way we can know what it is if we scope him. And the scope is really dangerous. And so I'm like, fuck. So it's really tough. It's really tough to make a decision. And she won't give me shit. I'm like, what should I do? I feel pathetic. I'm just like, dude, what should I do? Like, I don't know how to proceed with this. And she can't legally tell me what to do, because then it's her fault if they do something and it hurts him, and then now I can blame them for giving me bad medical counsel for him. So I have, like, very little guidance, and no option is great. So I opted to, they took a sample of his spleen, they took a sample, because it was enlarged, they took a sample of a lymph node nearby, which was apparently very hard to reach, that was a little swollen, and looking for, like, lymphoma or whatever. Sorry, I know this is boring and, like, so many, like, like, dumb medical terms that might not make sense to everyone, but yeah, I'm just kind of still working through it in my mind. I literally talked to her, like, maybe 2 hours before I started stream. She called me again with more information. Thank you, Fizz. I appreciate it. But yeah, so it's still ongoing, like, you know, but I ended up being like, okay, I can't in good faith, like, I can't just let him get scoped today, because what if it goes bad and I never see him again? Like, I just selfishly can't do it. I wasn't prepared for this. So I'm like, let's do the biopsies that we can get, and we'll reassess and wait for the labs to get back on that, and then we'll reassess. And she goes, okay, that makes sense. So they, it's not boring, it's a difficult situation. Thank you, Paka, I appreciate it. But yeah, it's tough. Deadman says, I would scope. It might be dangerous, but at least there's a decreased risk factor to the treatment. Well, that's what I'm thinking, right? Because basically it can be one of two things. It's either a benign growth, which can be stopped with steroids, or it's cancer, which can be treated with chemo. But we have to know which one it is before we can move forward with a safe treatment, because, yeah, as I said before, the steroids would make the cancer move more quickly, most likely. So you don't want to do that without knowing. So, yeah, basically I took him home and he has a shaved little belly, and they called me again today and the vet was like, "Hey, so we got the results back from the biopsies and the spleen is normal. That's good. Spleen is healthy. No tumors, no cancer. The lymph node was not a very good sample. A very difficult spot to reach as well, I guess. And they said that the sample degraded by the time they got it to the lab, and that they don't think that taking another sample will necessarily go better. But inconclusive, and no real answers there, unfortunately. So that was a bummer. All that and still, like, not even a clue. Unfortunate. So I decided, I was like, okay, I think we have to scope. If we have any hope, and the thing is he seems pretty normal right now. Like, normal as in he does throw up a lot. He's throwing up a little less now that we're feeding him such small meals. We're kind of thinking maybe because of the small amount of food that he gets at a time, it passes by the obstruction more easily, and that's why he doesn't, like, throw it up. But that's just a theory. We don't really know why. But I'm just worried about fucking him up when he's kind of okay right now with dangerous diagnostic testing. But yeah, I did opt to do the scope because whether we like it or not, he has some kind of growth or tumor in there that is fucking him up and could get really bad if left alone for too long. So he has another appointment to get scoped in 2 weeks-ish, 2.5 weeks, because she won't be around to do it, and I ended up making that appointment. So we have 2 weeks to prepare. I'm going to be giving him antacids and medication to hopefully try and heal or help heal his any abscesses inside his intestinal lining and stomach, and then he's going to get scoped. So I am really, really worried. But he seems to be doing okay. The good news right now, there's 2 pieces of good news and medium good news, is first of all, he was so scared of me for like a full day after we got him home. After we got him home on Wednesday, he like ran away from me and hid, and then every time I tried to like talk to him, he ran and hid. And he's not like that either. He's very social with me, but he just would not let me get near him. I think he thought I was gonna grab him and take him back to the vet. But then I like laid on the floor and waited for him, and he came and sat next to me, and I pet him a little bit. And then today he hung out with me all day while I was doing work, for my day job. So he's forgiven me, I think. But the other piece of kind of the silver lining here is he has a really cute, they had to shave him a lot for all of these tests and ultrasounds. So he's got a really soft, lightly fuzzy shaved tummy, which I will now show you guys. Look at this. I will show you his belly. It's so cute. His little tummy is so cute. This is the reason why being a vet is like so difficult if you like animals. Well, yeah, also, vets have to deliver bad news all the time. And then they have to be like, oh, your beloved pet who's like family to you, who's like one of the biggest parts of your life, $10,000 or they die. $10,000 or they die right now. Can you pay? Oh no, you don't have $10,000 for a pet? That's too bad. Like, that's gotta suck. I mean, it's not like they're in control of the pricing of this stuff, but it does piss me off that all sort of medical care and vet medical care is considered such a luxury that it's so wildly expensive. But I'm sure it's not easy for vets either. They must become somewhat desensitized to it, because at the end of the day, that is the business model of being a vet. It sucks. It's tricky because they need to be paid, but it's awful how expensive it is. Medicine is weird like that, and I guess pets they're considered a luxury. It's complicated, but it sucks. I think that there are good vets who really do care and do their best to recommend and do the most that they can for the cost of it, and I think that there are like fucking hardened, sinister people who don't have any emotions anymore, to be honest. Because I've heard some horror stories of just like heartless fucking vets. I've not experienced them, but just people that were like, yeah, pay up or your fucking pet's gonna die. I don't know. Deal with it. Not my problem. Like, there's so many stories like that too. I'm in a very similar situation with my kitty, so I totally get not wanting to fuck him up more, even if it's going to help. We've already spent $2,400 just on tests, and that's with cat health insurance. Yeah. Iris the moth. Yeah. I'm so sorry you're going through that too. I will say the tests, Kipper's tests were around that. The scope, which we didn't end up doing, was going to be like $4,000. Like, it's dipping into my savings a lot, but that's before insurance, and I don't even know if it's going to cover it. You have to submit it. I'm really hoping that they do, but I have to be prepared for the fact that they might not. It's like such a huge amount of money, but at the same time, it's just like he's like 5, and I want him to live to 10 plus. You know. It's hard with Orf. I probably spent $13,000 on tests and surgery alone. They can really milk you. Yeah, it was really hard with Orf. And Orf ended up, like, obviously it's painful to talk about, but Orf was old. He had cancer, and we really did... It was $13,000 just on tests, and he ended up not making it, which is so fucked up. And then they offered another surgery that would have been horribly traumatic for, like, $15,000, like, which we just didn't have. We just didn't have it. And it would have been torture. Like, it's never easy. It's never easy. But yeah, guys, get pet insurance, okay? If you're gonna get a cat or a dog in the future, like I'm telling you right now, get pet insurance the fucking day that fucker comes home, okay? Like, even the cheapest tier. Okay, like, my friend's dog, was at the vet, I don't know, last week, 2 weeks ago, with a tummy obstruction, and it was so stressful for her. The dog was overnight. It was really serious. Overnight for, I want to say 3 or 4 whole days. We're talking like $8K plus before insurance, but she has insurance, so hopefully she gets most of that back. But even when you get a huge percentage back, it's still so much money. Anyway, sorry to be a downer right now. I've been dealing with it, going through it, but I am just happy that Kipper is here. He seems like he's feeling pretty good. He trusts me again, and he has a cute bald tummy, so right now things are okay, but I am very nervous about his scope in the future. I agree. I have pet insurance for my dog. She needed surgery. Without the insurance, it was $12,000. After insurance, it was $3,000. Yeah, like, obviously these things still cost a lot of money, but it will save you so much and have a lot more options open to you. Ochi's pet insurance, can I just fucking tell you? That puppy was a fucking nightmare. He's gotten a lot better. I'm looking at him right now. He's so cute. He's sleeping on the bed behind me. He's an angel. Angel, not really. But, looks like one. Ochi has been to the emergency vet and the normal vet, I would say 10 plus times for various mistakes. He has eaten multiple socks and other inedible or dangerous to eat things, and he's had his stomach pumped probably 6 times. And it's really expensive. He's stopped. He's over his sock addiction finally, but we couldn't stop him from finding them. He was a sock liker. That dog loves socks. Loved socks. He's over it. He recovered. But we got to the point where the emergency vets were like, "Oh, Ochi is here again. What did you eat this time, buddy?" And they'd pump his stomach, and sure enough, there's a sock. One time they pumped his stomach and they got a sock, and the fucking vet comes in, and we're there in the middle of the night because we're like, "Oh no, he ate a sock. What's wrong with him?" Again, like, we tried our best, but he would just get into stuff. The vet came in, sat down with a straight face across from the fucking examination table, goes, "So, did Ochi eat an entire chicken Alfredo dinner?" And we were like, because we forgot that we left a tin of takeout chicken Alfredo, like, full on the on the kitchen island. And somehow Ochi, we didn't even realize it. He probably got the entire, like, it was like a doggy bag tin. He ate the whole thing. The entire chicken Alfredo dinner was in his tummy, and he threw it up. And it was still so intact. The vet was like, that's chicken Alfredo. Like, he got it. He didn't even guess spaghetti. He didn't even say pasta. He knew it was chicken Alfredo specifically. Even the plastic? No, he didn't eat any plastic. He probably just ate the noodles and the chicken. He was fine. He's fine, but that's our bad. I'm not going to pretend to be a perfect pet parent. Clearly, we did not hide the socks well enough. Or we'd leave doors open and he'd get in, he'd get a sock. But thankfully, he's still a scavenger. He still gets up on the counters and eats whatever he can reach. So we're careful about that, especially with like high-risk foods like chocolate or if we had grapes or something in the house. But like, he's done with like eating inanimate objects from the floor that inanimate. All objects are inanimate. Inedible objects. Even still, my vet cost me like $15,000. Without it, would have been 4 zeros behind it. Yep. If you were getting a pet, I can't stress this enough. The day they come home, get any insurance plan you can. Obviously, try to get a better one. Any insurance plan that you can afford, fucking get it. It will pay for itself. It will pay for itself. Unless you never plan on bringing your pet to the vet, which, like, if that's the case, maybe you shouldn't have one because they really do need to go sometimes, especially for routine stuff. But if anything ever goes wrong, that shit's going to pay for itself. I never had pet insurance before Kipper, and my mom just never got it. And now I'm like, wow, we could have afforded so many more treatments and preventative medications and all this shit before. If only we had had it. So yeah. My insurance is a fucking monthly subscription. To be fair, I think all insurance is. But yeah, we have it. And we didn't have it for Orf either. Yeah, we didn't. We didn't have it for Orf. And so it probably would have helped a lot. Because pet insurance does tend to handle emergencies, which are usually the most expensive things that can happen. So, but yeah, sorry to go off about this. It's been on my mind. We're still dealing with it. We got 2 weeks with Kipper. I'm going to be doing my best to heal him up and keep him close. When he sits on my lap and I'm gaming, I will not be making him leave. He will be on my lap. I'm going to spend lots of extra time with him just because I've been so worried. You really got to appreciate him while they're around is something that everyone forgets. I forget, but, you know. Kipper will be allowed on my desk while I'm gaming. No longer will I gently place him upon the floor. He's too good for that. But yeah, we've been going through it. But it's okay. It could be way worse, and I think he's feeling okay. So that's, like, the most important thing right now. Especially while we're just waiting for this, like, fucking scope. But here, let me show you. Well, this is cool fan art, but let me show you, without further ado, Kipper's tummy. Look at his little belly. I took this today, because this was the first day that he was fully okay with me. He came and hung out with me the whole time I was working today. And here is his belly. He cuddled with me all day, actually, while I was working. So, and I do work in the bed on my laptop, just FYI. I'm a very lazy worm. I still have a bed set up. I have my tablet and my computer on the bed. Look at him, little guy. Here he is. Here's his little bald tummy and his bald wrists from the IVs and stuff. Alright, here, look at him. So cute. Listen, his tummy isn't, like, full, like, flesh bald. It's like, very lightly fuzzy, so it's really cute. Does he have little ankle socks? No, look, you can see on his, like, his wrists that he's been shaved here, too. He's been shaved. So they could give him IVs. And then I have 2 more, but this is like the full belly. Wait, I gotta move. Hold on. And here we have, he was on his back. He was letting me like pet his belly. He's a cat that lets you pet his belly. He's fine with it. So of course I was all up in that thing. I was petting the hell out of that. It's so soft, and he lets me kiss it too. And he's not like a scratcher, but yeah. So this is his very bald tummy. You can get in real close. Look at that texture. You can see. Look at that tummy texture. Wow, what a belly. He looks so funny. But yeah, he was like lying on his back like this. Like, if you can imagine, I'm like lying here. Here's my laptop. Here's that, like, the edge of my tablet is like right here. That looks like those 50-year-olds with the hair on the sides of their head. He's got male pattern balding, but on his body. No. And then here's a third and final picture of him in front of my laptop. more tummy pattern balding. Look at him. You can see how fluffy he is everywhere else except for his bald fucking stomach. Wow, production is crazy. True. Kippy. Crop top Kipper. Yes, he does. He looks like he's wearing a fucking crop top. If you just, like, hide this, he does. He looks like he's wearing a fucking belly shirt. Gee, what am I seeing? Hi. Oh, sorry. We're looking at my cat's bald belly right now because he went to the vet. Here's the zoomed out shot. Now you have context. See, we have all angles of naked Kip. He looks cross-eyed. Okay, to be fair, a lot of Siamese cats are lightly cross-eyed. It's very common. It doesn't affect their seeing at all. But yes, many Siamese cats are slightly to very cross-eyed, and I think he probably has a little bit. Although he's not as cross-eyed as some that I've seen. I think it's just the eye color. Yeah, I would say I've had quite a few Siamese cats. I've had Siamese cats for most of my life. Like, usually I have a cat and it's a Siamese. I just really like them. But he's on the less cross-eyed side of the spectrum of all of my Siamese kitties. But it is a common thing to happen to them. It doesn't affect their health at all or how they see. It's just a thing. It's just how they look. I like the big ears. Me too. He's, I forget what they call the type of Siamese that he is. He's a classic. So, like, there's Applehead, which are the super round, fluffy ones with round heads. Wedgehead, which are those super skinny, long ones with longer noses and taller ears. And then there's, like, this in-between normal-ass cat-shaped one. This is called the classic, I believe. Yes, and he's a seal point. So his markings are black. He looks like he's about to sneeze. No, he kind of does. It's the eyes. I love Siamese. I want one so bad, but can't afford. Well, the fun thing is, he is, I think, purebred. However, Siamese coloring can appear randomly in litters that aren't from Siamese cats. So you can find them in the shelter pretty easily. They're not going to be purebred Siamese, obviously, but the coloring pattern exists in nature, and it can be mixed in with, like, a litter of, like, tabbies and orange tabbies and black cats and anything. So you could probably find a Siamese in a shelter pretty easily someday when you're ready for a cat. I've been to local shelters, like when we were getting Beppo from the shelter. There are definitely, like, Siamese colored kittens there. Flame points are my favorite. Oh, flame points are so pretty, foxfruit. Except for flame points are fairly rare. I've never actually met one. No, wait, I have met one. You know what? I think Matt from Matt Super Mega, Matt Watson, fostered a flame point Siamese feral mom once. And the kittens kind of looked like that too. So I guess they're out there too. You can really find them. I remember she was, like, really mean, though. She was, like, fully feral, so I think she went back outside afterwards, after the kittens were found homes for. I can't remember. Maybe someone took her, but she did not like people at all, if I remember. I don't know what happened with that, but I do remember that she was a flame point. Flame points are Siamese, like these markings, but they are cream-colored and orange. They're like, so their face and paws are orange, and usually kind of more leaning towards orange tabby. They're very pretty. But they're a bit more rare. The older mama was feral as fuck. Yeah, I don't remember it super well, but I do remember that she was naughty and did not like Matt at all. She pissed a lot on the podcast, really. Yeah, Matt's cats. Well, okay, to be fair, Matt had another cat named Banana that Ross and I fed a few times when Matt was out of town. And that cat, I mean, it's sad. I think he went missing. I think he got away. But Banana was a fucking asshole, I'm sorry to say. Banana was feral as fuck, and he had no business being that feral. Yeah, he got out. But I remember feeding him, and it was like a horror movie. God bless him. All cats are wonderful in their own way, but I feared for my life with that cat. I know the lore, it's dreadful. Yeah, that is very, very sad. I hope he's out there living his best feral life. We can only hope. But yes, he was scary. Ross and I had to feed him, and it was like a horror movie because we never knew where he was, and he's the type of cat that would like run out from under stuff and like attack your ankles like hard. Like, he was a scary cat. Yeah. He got a fursuit of Banana from a goated fan? No way. I didn't know that. That's crazy. That fan is serious. Siamese have a literal breed fault that makes them super aggressive. That's definitely not true. I don't think that's true at all. I don't think Banana was a Siamese either. He was a orange cat. He was orange tabby. I don't think Siamese are aggressive. Banana was not Siamese. Or I don't think they're any more aggressive than any other cat. Yeah, Banana was an orange tabby, I believe. But no, Siamese, I would say that they're pretty social. I would say that they're more social than a lot of other breeds. They definitely seek out people and want to be around people and have they're pretty demanding socially, actually, in my experience. Are his eyes different colors? No, I think that's just the lighting. Orange have a singular brain cell and are held together by thoughts of silliness. I love orange cats, but they can be very silly. Listen, these are all like stereotypes that aren't real, but I'll also say that tuxedo cats are fucking crazy. They're fucking insane. Siamese cats are more yandere. They're like, Kipper is obsessed with me. He's social, he wants attention, and when he was a kitten, through 2 years old, he would, like, carry his toys around the house and scream at you until you would play with him, and he would need more than 2 hours of play a day, or else he was miserable and would scream with his toy and drop it at your feet like a dog. So I would definitely not say that he was, like... He was very needy. All of my Siamese cats have been pretty needy socially, not aggressive at all, just, like... obsessive. Yeah, yandere is the word for sure. I hate it when people say that one breed of cat or dog is naturally more violent than the other. It doesn't work like that. I kind of agree. I disagree because, okay, I will say that temperaments and behaviors can be more or less common in an established full-bred animal, right? Because, like, they are bred for specific jobs, or some of them are, so those behaviors will be more common and will show up more in specific breeds. But I don't think that that is true of coat and pattern colors at all. So, like, if you say, like, there's this, like, stereotype that torties have tortitude and are kind of bitchy, and that calicos are crazy. And I think that that's just sexism, because they're all mostly female. I don't think that the coat colors are real. I think that that's just people being like, well, I have an orange cat and he's fucking dumb as shit. They're all dumb. And I think it's harmless. It's cute. It doesn't mean anything. But yeah, with breeds, it's sometimes there's stereotypes that are incorrect or wrong. And obviously every animal is an individual. But, like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like sight hounds like to run and are fast. And they're clingy. That's usually true. Siamese are pretty social in my experience, but obviously they're all individuals. Or, like, if you get a herding dog, like an Australian Shepherd, it's more likely to have herding behaviors because it was bred to do that, right? Did Giwi update how chat looks? Yes, sorry, I'm hiding it because I didn't want to be in front of Kipper. Let me move. Yeah, I have a new chat widget. I have credits. It's by Jason X, and it came out really, really nice. I really like how they colored it and designed it. I do have a new chat. My mini Aussie does try to herd me when I walk her, and it's very silly. Oh my god, Pekka! I saw a picture of your dog not long ago in the pets channel in the Discord, and she's so cute. Your dog is so cute. But yeah, a herding dog is going to do herding things. A ratting dog is going to do ratting things. Like, even a mixed breed dog might have those behaviors in there somewhere. So, it's, you know, it isn't true. And then if you have a dog that's very big and powerful, it's, you know, more capable of doing damage if it bites you. But doesn't mean it will, but it could. So it's all a mix. But yeah, I don't know. Sighthounds, I'll say that the sighthounds that I've have had a lot in common. Ochi, my sighthounds in the past, it's like whippets and wind sprites and borzois and greyhounds, right? And Italian greyhounds. They're all pretty socially clingy. All of the sighthounds I've had before were like very shy and timid, but Ochi is crazy. He's super, super social and loves attention and isn't afraid of anything, so he's different in that way. But he still has a lot of the other behaviors, so it's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. Ochi is so cool. I think so too, Fizz. I love Ochi. He's such a special dog. I've never had one like him. But he has a lot of the sighthound behaviors that I look for, that I like. So, like, he likes to sleep in the bed. He's a Velcro dog. He wants to be with me or Ross at all times. He likes to cuddle. He likes to, like, lean against us when we sit on the couch. He likes to be comfortable. He doesn't like to lie down on the floor. He likes to lie in the bed. Like, these are things that all of my sighthounds have been like, and I like that. I like that. What breed is Ochi? He's called a wind sprite, so he's basically like a whippet with longer hair. He's a little freak is what he is. He's not a silken windhound, but he's related. He's slightly smaller than a silken windhound. They basically look the same. Very similar breed to a windhound, but instead of... He has no borzoi in him, but windhounds have some borzoi in there. Yeah. He's a weird breed. It's not an officially recognized breed. Sorry, I've been yapping about pets. Look, it looks like Kipper's normal right now because I'm blocking his bald little freak belly. Does he do the whippet spins? Not often, but he does sometimes. He does love to chase things, though, which is very whippety. I'm gonna start him soon on lure coursing once in a while, maybe like once a week or once every 2 weeks, where you like take him to a big field and he chases like a fake rabbit down like a field. Not competitively, obviously, I don't care about that, but I just think he'd really enjoy it. I think he would have a lot of fun because it's kind of what his breed... It's kind of like, we're talking about like working dogs and behaviors, like it's kind of what his breed does, and I think that it would be fulfilling for him, so I'm going to take him to do that. My dog has one autistic-ass singular brain cell, and that's just a chew toy. That's awesome, Prex. We love a simple buddy. Have you considered doing agility with him? Yeah, I have. I would love to do agility with Ochi. Again, not competitively, but I just think that he loves doing tricks, and he learns stuff fast, and he loves to run. So I think that he would find that very fun. He's also very treat motivated, so I think he would enjoy both of those activities very, very much. I love animals that are little dumbasses. Little dum-dums. Sorry, I made it meaner than you wrote it. Me too. We love a Kipper. Kipper's a bit simple. Kipper's a little simple. You can kind of tell from looking at him. You can kind of tell. OG squeak, he won't stop. Yes, he also loves his chew toy. He loves to stim. It's true. No, Kipper is definitely not the smartest cat I've ever had, but he's very kind. Okay, but he's cute though. He doesn't need to be smart. That's what I tell him. I'm like, listen, you don't need beauty and brains. You can have one or the other. It's okay. I think all pets are a little woohoo in the head. You might be onto something. My little old lady dog has one brain cell, and all it does is make her follow my mom around and beg for treats. Oh yeah, Ochi does that shit too. My dog is very smart but doesn't understand toys except for to use as a pillow. Oh, Paca, that's so cute. Yeah, I know that like mini shepherds and Australian shepherds are super, super smart. Typically. My dog tries to clean my cat's like power washing simulator. That's such a specific image. Yeah, Ochi does that to our cat Tina. He goes, he chews on her like a little corn cob gently. He like goes. It's cute. My dog is pushing 14. Nice. Nice. I hope all of our dogs live to be very old. Very, very old. My cat literally looks like a small snow leopard, and I love his coat. Ooh, he sounds so pretty. I'm sure he's beautiful. True, true, true. I'ma drop mine and my boyfriend's dog in the pet channel. He passed over a year ago now, but I still love him and sharing his cuteness. Lots of people called him Toto because he was the same breed as her. Oh, cute. Like a little schnauzer. Like a little black, like, mustache dog. Like, that's so cute. I love those. I love schnauzers. I love schnauzers. They're so cute. All cats are good. Boop all doggos. I agree, Chokes. I agree. I fully agree. One of our cats jumped down behind the dryer for no reason despite having no way back out, and we didn't find her for like an hour before we rescued her. Oh, yeah. You know, I had that happen once, too. When I was a kid, we had one of them slut cats that like comes in through your window and she's pregnant and just decides you're her owner, and then had kittens in our house. And we kept her for many, many years before a friend wanted her. She kept getting out and getting pregnant before we could get her spayed. It was crazy. But she was really sweet. She was really friendly. But yeah, one day she just came in our window and was like, oh, hey, new owners. I had my kittens on your floor. I hope that's cool. And you were like, yeah, yeah, sure, whatever. Kittens are fun. So we raised her and her kitten, or she was already an adult. We raised her kittens. And one day the kittens all disappeared. We were like, where the fuck are they? It was when they could still walk around a little bit, but they were still like chubby little guys that couldn't go very fast. And we found them. We heard them like mewing somewhere in the bathroom. We found them lodged in behind the drying machine in the like exhaust nozzle, all stuffed in there together. One must have gone in and then the rest of them had to follow them. And they were like fully stuck. And we got them out. They were totally fine. They were all fine. God forbid anyone fucking try to do laundry. We got them out. They were all fine. Don't worry. They all found homes. Like, they were all fine. And, yeah. Yep. Kittens can get into crazy places. I'm glad you found yours, though. Wait, what's this say? Wait, what did Kane say? Since Kane is AFK, I assume partner plus his goal for Giwi to get better splits from Twitch and subs. So the more she needs more points for this to happen, though through tier 1s and 3s. Oh, thank you for pinning that. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Kane is AFK. I assume that's so fine. That's fine. But yes, thank you for the pin. Now people know. Now people know. My cat chewed his fur off, and now he's bald as fuck? Why did he chew his fur off? Does he have little allergies? Kipper also chews his fur off sometimes, and he does have some allergies. I have a 1.5-year-old Bombay, and she's the smartest cat I've ever seen. I don't know what a Bombay is. I literally can watch her problem solve and pick up patterns in real time. That's awesome. We love a smart cat. Not Kipper, but we love them. Wait, I want to see what a Bombay looks like. Bombay cat. Oh, pretty. Is this what your cat looks like? Pretty. The little head shape. Do they have this round little, like, head? I have a Bombay. I like their little head shape. We love a little black kitty. I have a soft spot for black cats. I had a black, my first cat ever was a black cat. And he was really, really smart. One of the smartest cats I ever had. And he was weird too. He was a freak. He liked to swim in, I lived on a river. And I would go canoeing. And he would come, he was an indoor-outdoor cat. Now, this was sort of my parents' doing. If I were educated, I will never let my cats be indoor-outdoor again. But he was an indoor-outdoor cat. He never went missing, thank God, but it's so dangerous, especially we lived in like the woods, right? And we lived on a river, and he would follow me down. My dad and I, we'd go down to like canoe, and he would jump in the boat, and we would go for like a little boat ride with him, and he would love it. And he would like stand on the front of the canoe and hang out. And then when he got bored, or if we were going out of like through rapids or whatever, like it wasn't a seriously like fast river or anything, but there were rapids. He would jump out of the boat, swim to shore when he was sick of it, and then walk home. He was crazy. And then he would also, if we would leave without him, sometimes he would swim out to the boat, and we'd pick him up and put him in the boat. He was crazy. Anyway, he was a great cat, wonderful black cat. I really like them. Me too, Giwi. Black cats make me feral. They're just so cute. My cat is a small black kitty with lots of fluff. Ooh, little like Furby ass black cat, cute. What a wonderful story. He was a really cool cat. Search lion cut. Oh, I've seen lion cut. They're so funny. Let's see it. Lion cut. I'll just add. Oh yeah, this looks so much like Orf when he was old. They look so funny. Oh yeah, that's good shit. That's good shit. Oh yeah. Maybe I get Kipper a lion cut someday if I really want to make him miserable. No, I mustn't. But it is tempting. It is tempting. I used to do a lion cut on an old dog with one eye. Aw. Grumpy old Orf. Yeah. I love a lion cut. This one. He looked like this. He really did. But yeah, that's pretty much all the updates on Kipper and pet stuff. Guys, you know what? I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Oh, see you, Monkey School. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. And then I'm going to set up those redeems, and then maybe we play some games or something. I'm also... Okay, hear me out before I go. Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. So, let me... I'm trying to figure out if I should do this or not. So I saw Altrive, for those of you who don't know, many of you probably do. I saw Altrive doing his Homestuck-a-thon, where he has to read all of Homestuck. God bless his heart. I'm really praying for him right now. He has to read all of Homestuck in his subathon, and he can't leave until he's done. And he was doing the Homestuck personality quizzes yesterday, and apparently there's like an official one too. I feel like I know enough from it, from like cultural osmosis, watching his stream, and like the little bit I read like many, many years ago to be able to do the quizzes. And I'm kind of thinking about doing the quizzes myself. What are we thinking? I really don't know any of the new characters because I have not watched his stream in the last... today, basically. So there's a bunch of characters I don't know. But I'm kind of thinking, like, what if we did so... I got a little jealous. And I will not be reading it, by the way. Just FYI. I will not be reading that shit. However, I will watch the end watch the ending when he gets to it. I'll read the ending, like, when we're at the last, like, 5 minutes, I'll tune in and I'll see it. I know it ends with, like, a movie, right? So I'll try to tune in for that so I know what happens and I never have to read it myself. Remember the Homestuck Sharpie bath? Dude, I think Altrive needs to take a Sharpie bath for the end of his subathon, personally speaking. He's trying to stop at 7,500 right now. Is he still going right now? Is he still going right now? Maybe I could hop on call with him and take it. Oh, I don't want to distract him though. Oh, I thought he would have ended. He usually... doesn't make it this late. God, is he okay? Is he okay? He's grinding. Yeah, so we talked about maybe going to the mall this weekend because I'm Altrive, if you guys didn't know this, Altrive is actually kind of a beauty guru, and he really likes his products. And he knows a lot of, like, K-beauty products and, like, stuff like that, like, more than me, if you can believe it. And so, yeah, isn't that crazy? He's actually, yeah, he likes his skin products. He does a lot of research and, like, soaps and stuff. So Ross and I were gonna maybe go to the mall with him, and I was gonna pick out a new retinol. And I'm out of, like, this fancy Japanese toothpaste with nano somethingites in it that, you know, remineralizes your teeth. And as you can see, I have a lot of tooth real estate that I need to keep mineralized. So I want to get a new fancy toothpaste. And so I know he's into that stuff. So we're like, hey, if you finish, let's go to the mall this weekend. We love a beauty king. It's fun. Yeah, it's true. It's true. He likes beauty products. You would never guess it. Drop the toothpaste name. Well, that's the thing. Altrive knows it. And I don't remember what it's called. It's really expensive, guys. Just FYI. It's like $20 for like a normal... It's like $18. It's not 20. It's like $18 for a tube of toothpaste. But like, I grind my teeth at night and sometimes they kind of hurt. And I feel... And this might be in my mind, okay? I'm not like... This is not an endorsement. Like, maybe I'm crazy. But I feel like it's helped a little bit. Like, it's really nice toothpaste. Giwi, do your cats sleep with you? Sometimes, but sometimes they get zoomies around like 4 to 6 a.m. and I have to kick their asses out. Ochi always sleeps with us in the bed. Well, no, that's not true. Sometimes Ochi sleeps in his crate, but in the morning I always let him out at like 6 in the morning because he cries, and then he cuddles up into the bed and sleeps in the bed with us. So the answer is yes, but it kind of we trade off which pets sleep in the bed. Mouthguard at night saved my teeth. I know, but I'm cheap, so I never got... Oh my goodness! Sirix1312! Thank you so much for the tier 3 for 28 months! Sirix, thank you so much. Very, very much appreciated. A tier 3! Sirix, that's 6 more points. I'm such a goblin. I'm refreshing. I'm refreshing right now. Oh my goodness! Prozac plays! Thank you so much for the tier 1, for gifting that tier 1. Prozac plays. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm refreshing now. I'm looking at my point numbers. We're at 280. Sorry, I leaned off screen. We're at 286. Oh, we're doing so good. We're doing so close. Just 2.333 tier 3s. Wow, that's a nice round number. Also, welcome back, Kane. What's up? Anyway, hopefully Altrive can finish. He can finish his Homestuck assignment by the weekend, so we can go to the mall and he could tell me what retinol to buy. Fun Altrive fact. Altrive might have the most perfect skin in your group. No, like he has like more products than I do for sure. He does a lot of research, so when he has a recommendation, I'm like, I believe you. I'll try it. Although last time we went to the mall, which is like a month ago or something, me, Ross, Altrive, I can't remember if Hacker was there. Hacker might have been there too. Last time we went shopping, I was like, I'm kind of interested in, there's like microneedle serum that helps your skin absorb moisture and retinol and collagen better, which I guess makes your skin healthier and softer. So it's like, ooh, I'm kind of interested in like these microneedle serums, and they're literal tiny needles. They're kind of tiny mini needles that go into your fucking skin. I've never tried them, but I hear that they're pretty popular in Korea right now. There's actually like face masks that have microneedles in them that help the serums permeate deeper into your skin, so it actually like delivers more of the product into a deeper layer of your skin than just like slathering it on top would be. Fun skin facts. I'm starting to get into skin stuff, but I don't really care that much. I'm definitely not deep diving like Altrive. Anyway, I was like, I'm kind of curious about this like micro needle shit that people are trying, and he was like, oh, you want to try? Here, try this. And he like goes, hold out your hand, and he like takes a bottle that's like a tester kit and puts it on my hand, and it hurts so bad. It hurts so, it like actually feels like I'm being stabbed with a million shards of glass, like immediately. Like, okay, it's not that bad, but it definitely fucking stings like a bitch. And is that bad though? I wonder if those things hurt. Okay, well, I'm like, what the fuck was that? Apparently, it was like the second to most highest needle count, and you're not supposed to. It was like the microneedle serum. He didn't tell me what it was going to be, though. This was like after I'd mentioned it. He goes, oh, you want to try this moisturizer? He didn't tell me it was the microneedles. And I was like, cool. And he puts it on. I'm like, ah, what the fuck is this? Like, I didn't know what it was going to be. So it's even worse. It's evil. It's an evil thing to do. And so I feel it, like, on my fucking skin. And it's like still, it doesn't like just sting for a second, okay? Like, it's actively stinging like tiny bees all like the whole time. Like, what the fuck? Apparently, he grabbed the second to highest needle count, and you're supposed to start really low to get used to it and work your way up to higher and higher microneedle count per like I don't know, drop or whatever. So it was really high. I don't even know how they make these microneedles. So it had a really high needle count, so it stung. And then, like, you know when you get a shard of glass in your skin, or like you have something stuck in your skin and you like touch it, it stings? It was like that for the rest of the night. Like, for the next hour and a half, every time I touched that spot on my hand, it like started stinging again. Because the needles, the microneedles, I guess they're dissolvable, right? They dissolve over time. Eventually it did go away, but yeah, that shit hurts. I kind of decided I don't like that. Did it work though? Well, I feel like it's not like does it work or doesn't it work, because it's the type of, most skin treatments you have to use over and over time to see any results. So the answer is like, I don't fucking know. It just, you can't just use it once and it works. It's basically like you put the microneedles in, then you put whatever products you want to your skin to absorb better on top of it, so it like sucks it in. So to have it work, you'd have to do that over and over again for a while. So the answer is no, it didn't do anything. It just hurt. What the flip did I just join on? I'm talking about microneedles. He just said he would stab you with more needles. Oh, did you tell him in chat? First raw sluts, then pets, then homestuck, then all tribe being a beauty queen. I mean king. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh my god, hi Fairy! He's evil. Thank you, Fairy, it's true. Okay, so I don't want to, like, step on his toes by doing Homestuck content while he's reading Homestuck, and I don't want to call in and be like, so, hi, I'm doing a Homestuck quiz. Can I do it while I'm in call with you? I feel like that's, like, I'm just going to slow down him reading Homestuck, you know? So I probably shouldn't. I don't know. He said it's okay to call, according to another chatter. I have microneedles in my acne patches, but never used microneedle serum. It fucking hurts, Paka! I was really interested until I tried it, and then I was like, oh, no. No. And then also, I had an intrusive thought that freaked me out, is like, what if you're applying it, and then some gets into your eyeball? Which happens with creams and stuff sometimes, or soap. Like, there's a non-zero chance that some splashes in your eye. I feel like it would fuck you up. I feel like it would actually damage your eye, like, seriously. Because there's actual, like, they're needles. They're micro needles. I'm not trying to scare you guys, but, like, it could happen. What's the protocol if you get microneedle serum in your fucking eyeball? Because it takes time for that shit to dissolve. That's just tiny knives in your eyeball. New fear unlocked. Well, I mean, it could happen to you. It could happen to any of us. Anyway, so that's why I'll never be using microneedles, okay? I'll use macroneedles before I use microneedles. Eyeball knives. I don't want that. I don't want to find out. I feel like it would fuck you up. What the fuck? I just joined? Welcome in. What if you had needles in your eye? That'd be crazy, right? I'm not trying to scare you guys. Say that to my anxiety. Well, okay, well, the solution is just don't use microneedle serum, and if you do, keep it very far away from your eyes. But then I had a very intrusive thought where it's like, well, what if I forget there's some on my finger? Because sometimes I you know, you rub your eyes, your eye is itchy, and you rub it a little bit with your finger. What if I rub my eye with my finger, and the microneedles are still on the finger, and then they go into my eye? Because I don't wash them off good enough. Right? I'm just saying. It could happen, guys. I'm not trying to scare you, but, like, you know, this is a very real possibility. Giwi cease. I didn't invent microneedles, okay? Or if you cry or sweat. Yeah, what if you sweat and the microneedles on your forehead get picked up by your sweat and it goes in your eyes? Now what? Now you have needles in your eyes. Boom. What? Don't talk to me like I'm doing this to you. I'm just making you aware of something that could happen if you put microneedles on your face. Apogard Premio toothpaste. Is that it? Did Altrive say? Is that it? Apogard Premio toothpaste. It's really fancy looking too. It comes in like a white tube with like a gold like crown on it, and like gold accents. It's lovely. It's a lovely toothpaste. Yes, it is. It's really good. Apparently you don't have to use it every day. Like, you have to brush your teeth every day, don't get me wrong, but you don't have to use this toothpaste every day. You can like space it out if it's like, you know, it's pretty expensive. So you can like use it every other day or every few days. But between me and Ross, it goes pretty quick because Ross also uses it and it's expensive. It's natural. Yeah, literally the image. Yeah. It's good. This toothpaste is really good, guys. It's really good. Everybody's lives would be better without this information. Well, no, actually, Schmancy, it's better that you know because now you won't accidentally put needle juice in your eyes. You're welcome. You're welcome. Dr. Giwi. That's not... I wouldn't go that far. I might get some. Fizz, I get it. It's actually so good. It's so nice. And there's no downside to remineralizing your teeth with nano something-something-ites or whatever. Apparently everyone in Japan uses this type of toothpaste, and it's just not very popular in the States. Needle juice. New fear unlocked. I can't win with you guys. I can't win with you guys. In what situation would I be in to have needle juice in my eyes? Well, I was just going through it, Schmancy, but if you use microneedle serum or even a microneedle face mask and then you rub your eyes, now you, boom, that's needles in your eyes. Nanites, exactly, Cyrix, it's nanites. Sin. Well, this is good information to have, I guess. Listen. It's just all the rage in skincare. It's all the rage. The thing that it's good though, because if you, I mean, the reason why people like it is when you put creams and serums and collagen on your face, it's mostly just superficial. Like, none of that is really changing your skin. It's just changing your skin for the day. But the deeper you get it into your skin, the more of an actual, like, difference it makes. Also, something about microneedling is that the more you cause tiny little wounds on your skin, the more collagen you naturally produce. So, I guess, and that's science, like that's real. So by causing micro fissures in your skin every day that heal quickly, your skin starts reacting to it by over time, producing more collagen, which makes your skin more elastic and healthy for longer. Beauty truly is pain. That's what I'm saying, brother. I would simply get a tattoo. Well, that's a macro needle. I'll just eat more Jell-O. It introduces collagen production to a specific area. Yeah. Years ago, I was doing, I guess you'd call it macro needling compared to the micro needle fucking serum that I'm afraid of, because what if it gets in your eyes? But it was basically just like a roller of metal needle spikes that you have to sterilize it, and then you roll it on your face, and it creates literal pinholes in your face. But I stopped doing that shit. It's really uncomfortable. But apparently that's called microneedling too, but you're just using a needle roller. Yeah. You've never seen it? Here, I can show you guys. Hold on. Let me move over. I'll just show you. Let me move over here. Again. Oh, I remember when that was a trend. Yeah, I tried it. I tried it for like almost a year. And sometimes I would get like red streaks on my face, or it like really irritate my skin. It was stupid. Apparently that also helps you produce more collagen, but at what fucking cost? Here, hold on, let me show this again. Micro needle roller. Yeah, this fucking thing. Basically this. basically this thing, and you roll it on your face, but you have to be really careful because if you drag it on your face, you just create scratches all over your face. Like this bitch right here. Like this. Do you see? Hold on, I'm in the way. Hold on, I'm in the way. Over here. Like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's a derma roll? Is that not micro needling? Okay, fine. I used a derma roller. My bad. It's still needles on your skin, though. Wait, micro needles will leave pinholes in your face? Who would have guessed? I know. It's crazy, Screeching Moth. Can you believe it? Okay, this is a derma roller. I used this shit, but I hated it, so I stopped. Wait, have you ever shaved your face? Yes. But only because, like, you know how you have, like, white fuzzy hair on your body? It's not, I don't have, like, a mustache, but, like, you know, like, that white hair on your cheeks where if the sun hits you just right, it's, like, furry a little bit from an angle? That shit was pissing me off, so I shaved it off. Yeah, it's, like, normal human skin peach fuzz. I have tried to shave my face before, and it didn't change anything. Yeah, that. I tried that once. It's called vellus hair. I like my little fuzzies. Yeah, they don't matter at all. I used to do it when I was like young. I was like, I gotta get rid of this. One time when I was like a kid, like a tween, I pointed it out on my friend and I was like, you have hair on your face. Not knowing that I also had hair on my face, and she started crying. I do regret that as a painful memory. Bruh, I love my micro needles. Makes me feel alive. Wait, what kind of micro needles do you use, Van Duo Bones Rachel? It's too much work to shave it? No, literally everyone has it. It's so not worth it. I guess if you want to do it for fun, to like stim, go crazy. It's not like it hurts you to do that, but kind of a losing battle. Kind of a losing battle. What's different between micro needles and macro needles? Please tell me, please. One is big, one is micro and small. I use the smallest size because it's safer, but I use it to help with my TMJ. Wait, do you use this kind of roller, Rachel? Or are we talking about the serum? Because I was talking about the serum before, which hurt a lot. I remember when this was popular, too many of my friends were trying it as well. I mean, I think that it does help your skin produce more collagen. It's just such a, like, brutish way to go about it. And you're more likely to damage your skin or cause, like, scrapes than to actually get a good result. So it's kind of not worth it. And you have to, like, keep it... You have to make sure it's super sanitized or else you could get an infection, which is bad. I've never done the what? The lotion? Yeah, there's like a micro needle lotion you can use, but I wouldn't recommend it. It feels like tiny bees are stinging your skin for like an hour or two. You ever just use the needle stuff and start covering yourself in lemon juice every day of my life? You know it, baby. I just like pain. No. I don't think any size needles are for me. I think I'm gonna pass on that one. TBH. Hello? I'll keep my roller. Yeah. At least you can see your roller and you can't actually accidentally roll your eyeball. Is it just me or is female skincare pretty fucking brutal? Well, to be fair, the person who told me about the microneedles is Altrive, so I think all skincare is brutal if you want to deep dive into it, but I think you can also just get away with washing your face and using a moisturizer. If you want to just be normal about it. Oh, hell yeah, Sig and Dank, let's go. Just wanted to say I love your avatar. Thank you! Hello! I appreciate it. I came in to say hello, chat, before I lock in on Animal Crossing. Yo, the dumb one! Oh, I'm playing Animal Crossing music right now as we speak. That's crazy. That's wild and insane. What are the odds? Okay. Here we go. What are the odds? Well, I hope you have a nice Animal Crossing, the dumb one. I hope it goes well and your favorite villager moves to your town and nobody leaves. And your least favorite one, actually, and your least favorite one leaves. That's what I hope for you. Beauty is pain, girlies. True fizz. Real shit. Alright, I'm gonna actually run to the bathroom for real this time. I'll be right back. And then afterwards, maybe we do a Homestuck quiz. Maybe I hop on call. Oh my god, the Giwi Mog face is actually so real now. We can actually use it. We're talking about skincare. How appropriate.